today's project is either going to work or it's not. 50-50. In one hand, brilliant. In the other hand, very doubtful, because I want to move 2 of these mature conifers and transplant them here. Is it going to work? That is to be yet to find out. But it's worth it, because those trees, where they are at the moment, aren't really doing anything. Now, rather than having to buy 2 more trees to go here, which would probably be more successful, I'm going to try and dig them out, transplant them, and put them in here. So let's go and get the digger and see if this will actually work. So big digger day today, TB 153 Takuchi, love this digger. Now, because I'm going to need it to dig out those trees, I think I'm probably going to put them into a trailer and bring them over. Otherwise we're going to lose the root ball, but I'll get to that in a bit. So I thought we'd come here first and actually dig the hole. Now, if you haven't seen the previous video, we've reclaimed this bit of area which was very brambly, and we have rebuilt the stone wall to a fashion to sort of match in with what was already there, and rebuilt the coin on the wall there. So yeah, we're going to plant trees all the way along. We've got these 2 big conifers to move, and then I've got a really awkward one down by the house I need to move, which we might get to that in this video. If not, it would be in another one. And then plant some shrubs along the front. Now, the whole idea of this is so that we can film on Machinery Nation here and have a really nice backdrop without having to interfere with our neighbours and everything like that. So it should be a nice landscaped area when we're finished. So I think we'll dig a bit of a hole, so we're sort of ahead of the game. I don't know how big a hole we're going to need yet until we dig out the root ball, but if at least we start, I can yeah, be in front of myself. So just to shed a little bit more light on this, in case you haven't watched the previous videos, highly suggest you go and watch them, obviously. But we've got the stone wall there, so we're not going to plant trees too close. So we're sort of coming back to this area here, but that is like an old concrete yard, oh, not concrete, a stone yard all the way up through. Can't really see it, but it's all a bit like that all the way through with stone. So we've got an area here which we're going to plant the smaller tree, and then slightly over there we're going to plant the bigger tree, and then sort of go down as we go back through. So let's dig a hole there.
I know as the daylight grows how I am supposed to feel, to make the same mistakes, to be part of something real.
Right, so that's the hole dug to start with. Until we get the root ball out, as I said, we don't really know how big I need that hole. But the idea is to take out as much soil and root ball as possible, so the tree sort of still thinks it's in the same home it was before. Now, I found a lot of clay in that hole, which I wasn't expecting to find. Well, I wasn't expecting to find it. I was hoping I wouldn't find it. I thought I'd just find some lovely topsoil underneath. So what I'm going to do now is bring a digger down here, and then hopefully dig it out, work out how big the hole is, and then I'll put some topsoil in the bottom of that hole just to give it a little bit of an extra helping hand. But again, I don't really know what's under here, because when we dug that out up through there, we found a lot of breeze blocks and stuff that had been buried. So hopefully under here it's just going to be beautiful soil. Is it going to be? Probably not. So let's take a small one out first, this one here, and then we'll work on this one in a bit. Do the easier one first, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah? Fingers crossed.
I've spent my days being ready to go. I have lived my life on the road. I always keep on moving on. When the sun comes up, I'll be far away. I never cared about what they say. I always keep on moving on. I left you behind to live my life. I got up on an early Sunday morning to say goodbye.
Right, so I now need a trailer to be able to put that tree into. So I've got a little old plant trailer, iPhone's plant trailer, so I'm going to hitch it on the back of the tractor because I've got no other towing vehicle here. They've all been stolen. They haven't, they're just not here. And then hopefully lift it into the trailer. Now, I don't know whether I should bag the tree underneath and not to stop any more soil falling out or not. So I'll have a look around, see what I've got, Haven't got any big Hessian, but we'll see. See what we've got. Alright, tractor and trailer down here, ready to load the tree. Now I've got a dumpy bag. I'm going to cut down the seams of the dumpy bag so that I've got like a sling to go underneath it to hopefully lift it up and make it easier, and then we don't lose too much of that soil around the root ball. Right, it's strapped on the trailer. Fingers crossed this works. Now, those two trees were quite close together, so I've had to damage some roots, which I was hoping to avoid, but I couldn't. So anyway, let's move up to the garden. Survived the whole journey, the whole 200 meters has moved. Let's lift it in and see if it survives. I thought that was a big enough hole, but it isn't, so I'm just going to lift it back out, dig a bit deeper, put some topsoil in the bottom and put it back in again. Right, so to save dragging the digger forward and back just for the topsoil, brought up the little Hitachi, got the little JCB dumper, it's all loaded up. Let's take it up and tip it in the hole. Wrong hand. Or not. There we go. So I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is that I've come to start the big digger now. Finished filling in the hole because I stopped it just now. Just thought, well, you know, as you do. And won't start at all. Just put jump back on it, still nothing. Nothing on the key, nothing on the dash, not at all. Check the isolator, check the fuses, nothing simple. So job for Mike on Monday there. The good news is that I've sort of, you know, started filling in the tree. So I'm going to finish filling that in, and then we might just have one more click at that digger just to see what's going on. If not, I'll make a new plan. Yeah, so this is very frustrating. I need this big digger and it's now sat in the way. I've tried everything. I've been fiddling now for about an hour, and nothing at all. No life, nothing. Tried jumping across the starter. Just seems very odd. Go on, one more try, James, one more try. Nothing, not a light. Not a light. Definitely a job for Mike on Monday, I think. That means I can't finish putting the other tree in. But good news, I haven't dug it out. So I've got one tree in and not put the other one in. That would be worse, wouldn't it? If I dug it out and not actually put it in again. So yeah. Every cloud, eh? Bugger. That is to be revisited. We'll come back to that digger. But the good news is that tree is all in. Although it doesn't look great from this angle. It looks better from, well, the digger's in the way now. That angle, see, looks better behind the digger. But it's in. I've got a strap in it just to thing. That's where my new lawn ornament is. Got the strap on it, just to keeping it upright for now. And then I've got to put more soil in underneath. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave that video there because that has just peed me off, putting it politely. And yeah, so next video, don't know what it's about. Hopefully about some machines and buying stuff and like doing it up and selling it. That'd be good, make some money. For now, we're going to crack on with that tree at some point and dig out some other trees from around the property and move them as well. Because the more trees I put there, the more likely some of them will survive. Law of averages. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers, bye.